May 6, 1937, Lakehurst, New Jersey. A marvel of engineering, the pride of a nation, and the most luxurious way to cross the Atlantic is moments from landing. Then, in 34 seconds, it's gone engulfed in a terrifying fireball. This is the Hindenburg Disaster. But was it sabotage, a tragic flaw, or something else entirely? Today, on Deep Dive, we're not just telling the story of the Hindenburg, we're exploring the epic rise and fall of the airship itself. Strap in. 3 days earlier, on May 3rd, the Hindenburg departed Frankfurt. It wasn't an airplane. It was an airship, a Zeppelin, the largest object ever to fly. At 245 meters long, it was only 24 meters shorter than the Titanic. Imagine a luxury hotel floating silently through the clouds. Inside, passengers enjoyed private cabins, a dining room, a lounge with a grand piano, and a writing room. A ticket cost the equivalent of over $7,000 today. This was the Queen of the Skies, a symbol of national prestige. As it approached its landing in America, ground crews prepared to secure its ropes. Newsreel cameras rolled. But the weather was bad, cloudy and windy. The captain made a sharp turn to align with the wind. And then, it happened. From first flame to wreckage, 34 seconds. Of the 97 people on board, 62 miraculously survived. But the world was stunned. The age of the great airships was shattered in that moment. Why? Investigators scrambled. 3 main theories emerged. Theory 1, sabotage. Was it an attack to humiliate Nazi Germany? Some even speculated Hitler himself ordered it. Why? The airship's builder, Hugo Echner, was a vocal critic of the Nazi Party. He even refused to name the ship after Hitler, naming it instead after the late German president, Hindenburg. Did the Nazis sabotage their own ship to ruin Equinor? Possibly, but no evidence was ever found. Theory 2, static electricity. The ship's outer skin was coated with a material similar to rocket fuel. As it moved through the humid, stormy air, a static charge may have built up. A spark, perhaps, from grounding the landing ropes, could have ignited this coating, which then lit the lifting gas. Theory 3, lightning, a simple strike from the stormy sky. But to understand which theory is most likely, we need to go back, way back, to the very dream of flight. For centuries, humans looked at birds with envy. The key to flight, they realized, was twofold. Be heavier than air, but generate immense power like planes, or be light. This second path led to the balloon. In 1783, the Montgolfier brothers in France demonstrated a hot air balloon. The dream was alive. Enter Ferdinand von Zeppelin. As a German military officer, he envisioned a rigid, steerable airship with multiple gas cells. After retiring, he poured his life and fortune into it. Through countless failures, crashes, storms, bankruptcies, he persisted. In 1900, his LZ-1 flew. His name became synonymous with rigid airships, Zeppelins. But there was a critical choice: the lifting gas. Hydrogen was plentiful and highly buoyant, but incredibly flammable. Helium was safe, inert, but rare, and, crucially, controlled almost entirely by the United States, which banned its export. Zeppelins were forced to use hydrogen. Despite Hugo Echner's impeccable safety record after taking over the company, the political landscape changed. The Nazis came to power, and propaganda became a priority. Safety may have been compromised. When the Hindenburg was built, it was designed for helium, but the US export ban held firm. It flew with hydrogen. Modern scientific analysis, including a famous NASA study, points to a tragic combination. Theory 2, static electricity, is most probable. A leaking hydrogen cell from a broken wire or snapped brace allowed gas to mix with air. The charged outer skin sparked, and the hydrogen knot, the fuel-coated skin, erupted into a fireball. It was a catastrophic accident waiting to happen, born from a deadly mix of physics and politics. The Hindenburg disaster didn't just end one ship. It ended public faith in passenger airships. Within years, faster, more reliable airplanes took over. The glorious, slow, panoramic journey of the airship was lost to history. But the story might not be over. With modern materials, non-flammable helium, now more accessible, and a pressing need for low-carbon transport, companies are reviving the concept. Hybrid airships like the Airlander 10 promise 1/10 the emissions of jets, near-silent travel, and a return to that majestic sky cruise experience. Perhaps the next generation will know the wonder of sailing the skies. If you found this deep dive fascinating, explore another lost aviation technology with our video on the Concorde supersonic jet, linked here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more journeys into history, science, and technology. This is Rana Asif, signing off. Thank you.